Good morning, girls. How are you? Today, we start with a new chapter with a new lesson, percentage of a number. Percentage means a part of a whole number. That means whatever your whole, only the part of that number. For example, in this one, it is given 45% of 360 is what? Then how to find? In this one, 45% of 360, just in this one it is shown an estimated one, but it is near to that value, but actually in our lesson is just find the exact value. You can see, find the percentage of a number. One formula in your book is given. Rate multiplied by base is equal to the percentage. It is called R into B is equal to P. Then you can see two methods are given. If it is given percentage, to convert into the decimal or as a fraction, for example here 45 by 100, then first you can see how we convert into the decimal. You know, R means whatever your percent rate multiply of, and what base is your actual value, and P is your percentage or a part. Then as a decimal, 45 as a decimal, you know, convert, just shift 2 decimal point to the left, then it will be 0.45 multiplied by 360 is equal to P. What is the answer? 162. That means 45% of 360 is how much? 162. In other way, using as a fraction, then same rate, base and percentage. 45% of 360 is P. Then convert into the fraction, 45 by 100 and multiplied by 360. Then reduce 9 by 20 and then cut, it will be 18 multiplied by 9 is 162. That means P is equal to 162. This P is your part, or you can say it is a percentage of 360. You are using two different decimal or by fraction, but the answer you can see same. Then another method for finding the percentage by using a proportion. You learn before the proportion. In the same way, find the part and the whole. Whole is given and find the part. And this is the part. What is this? 62.5% out of 100, because it is in percentage. The percentage altogether always 100. And in this one, 24 free throws. That means all free throws are 24, and a part you can find. Then again in this, for finding the proportion method, cross product. N is multiplied by 100, 24 multiplied by 62.5. Then you can see here this, what is the answer? It will be, because in this one again you know what is your aim, alone n, for finding n, then divided by 100 both this side. What is the answer? N is equal to 15. This method is called as proportion method. Then today's the first question is given as 30% of 60. Then in these 4 questions, this is your book questions, use the formula and decimal to solve the variable. What is the formula? Again, rate, base and percentage. What is given here? 30% is the rate and what is the base is 60 and find the percentage. Then in this one 30% is given. What is the meaning of the 30% in decimal? 0.30. You can see in this one 0.30 is multiplied by 60. Then you can see what is the answer. Just calculated this in the same way. 75% of 80, the 75 convert into the decimal, and 5%, always remember this one, 5%, that means shift to decimal point. It will be 50 and then decimal point. Be careful in this one. You cannot write 0.5, and in 35 it is same as 0.35 is multiplied by 1. Then you can see what is the answers. 0.3 is multiplied by 60. What we get? 18. And 0.75 multiplied by 80 is 60. And then 0.05 is multiplied by 50 is 40. And 0.35 is multiplied by 120 is 42. I think you understand this one. Again, in this one a same type of question, but in this one use the formula and fraction to solve the variable. What the fraction of 40%? 40 by 100. What is the fraction of 15%? 15 by 100. And what is the fraction of 56%? It is 56 by 100. You can see in this one 40 by 100 multiplied by 20 is equal to J. 15 by 100 multiplied by 40. 56 by 100 multiplied by 400. Then you can see in this one. Then how to solve? Just cancel these 1 zeros, cancel with this one, 1 zeros cancel with this one. What is the answer? 2 is multiplied by 4 is 8. Again in the same way you can multiply, this is cancel out, and what is the answer? 15 by 10 is there, then 3 by 2, and 2 is also cancelled with this 4. 3 and 2, it will be 6. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. The same way here 2 zeros is cancelled with these 2 0, and 56 multiplied by 4 is 224. In this one you can see use a proportion. Then you can see use to find the proportion to find the percentage of a number. Then what is this one here? In proportion, how to write? N by 25 and 40 is equal to 40 by 100, and the same way here N by 47.5 and 7 is equal to 76 by 100. You can see in this one N by what is the whole? Here 47.5, and in the percent what is the whole? 100, and what is the percentage? Percent is 76. In the same way here, n by 480 is equal to 87%, 87.5 by 100. Then in this one, how to find? Again with the cross product method. 100 is multiplied by n and 25 is multiplied by 40. Then what is the answer? You can see here 40 is again after that divided by 100. Then the answer is 10. Here is the same way. The cross product, n is multiplied by 100 and 47.5 multiplied by 76. Again n is multiplied by 100 and 46 multiplied by 87.5. Then what is the answer? N is equal to 420. Here is 36.1. Here is 10. For finding n, divided by 100 both this side and this side. Then n become alone. Here also divided by 100 both this side, and the answer is 420.